Back for another video. We're playing Madden NFL 20. We're doing phase of the franchise, but I have started already of it, so okay. So let me see if I am live here. So I try and do a little bit different videos for you guys. It's like for GTA all the freaking time. I apologize for that still. Okay, it looks like I am live. Yep, I am live.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Oh, Trini, what you gave your mom for Mother's Day today? Today is Mother's Day. Let's get this thing started. Where the heck we are, and let's see. Oh, perfect.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as we'll see the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the Texas Longhorns. One game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium. This is taken at his 4. Shouting through the defense, and he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. It's his second career start, and a national championship is on the line as the Longhorns get set here. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And nearly picked off.
Oh, it's incomplete.
Intercepted. Instead, second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst,
I sent you a picture.
A little bit, loosen them up.
Oh, that's nice.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
I had to get my mom a hug this morning.
Defensive back is pattern reading, trying to
That's what I did this morning.
They had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. With people.
Hold on. Turn that down a little bit.
A dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Always up for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. That's taken on the 25. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 for the Sooners. on the ground. It's goal. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Off the play fake. Fulton. It's complete. It's Gore. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Fulton sets to pass it. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Hope we can win this game also. I gotta win the other one.
Goal. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Fulton. He's got Gore. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they look at the sideline thinking to themselves,
and he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
It's going to be 3-0.
Is right through. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. Well, they didn't get in the end zone, but pretty good balance there on the opening drive between the run and the pass.
Yeah, I think that's probably what they wanted to get accomplished right out of the gate. Throw the ball with success, run it, of course, to set the tone. So we saw the offensive coordinator's play sheet, probably wrote himself a little note. Exactly what we wanted to do. Probed it early and got it done.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball.
It's caught inside the 25.
There we go.
And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that
Bailey will take the lead.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure.
That was 7-3. Now we took the lead.
He just did right there, and boy, it was pretty.
I sent a new video out.
Oh, he sent a new video on YouTube?
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off.
And this is a touch.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
It's a touchback.
Yeah.
Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Here's Fulton to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty.
You make one video or you make more?
Big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Second quarter.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Second and 11. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. Oklahoma now with a 1st and 10. He's got Mason complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Sooner touchdown from 21 yards away. And the Sooners
I
have
already
jumped
made
out
a
in
video
front.
on YouTube.
And on that one,
Okay.
able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a
And they
successful
just
catch and a completion
Oklahoma
of a play?
just
Look
took the
ball
lead.
in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in
It's
the end zone.
10-7 now.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Now
Oklahoma just took the
touchdown,
lead.
the Sooners
But
get
we're
ready
trying to take a
kick
lead
this off.
back.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. Charles, we talked in the semifinal about Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel, lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. But since then, Isaiah's been active in trying to help
it's
those who are going through the
incomplete.
same struggles his brother went through. He formed a real bond, in fact, over the summer with one of them, 11-year-old cancer patient Emily Atwood of Centerville, Texas. And we're told that Emily and her father Todd made the 2-hour drive up to Arlington a week ago to watch their semifinal victory and got to spend some time afterwards with the All-American receiver and his new quarterback.
And folks out there should see how Isaiah's face lights
Oh
up when
my
the discussion turns to the
goodness.
young lady he calls him, and the inspiration that he takes from her fight. It's really something special to see. He makes a point to call her from the locker room after every game, and he says, listen now, she's not afraid to tell me if I do something wrong. She'll critique me in a heartbeat. But it's good to see a young man who wants to give back, one who gets it, and Isaiah Streets
Come
certainly
on.
gets it.
Emily, too, said to be watching from her hospital room. A surgery scheduled for today, and now she's got a receiver and a quarterback that want her to know that they are thinking of her. And, of course, we're thinking of her as well and wish her all the best.
Absolutely.
The punter for Texas out on the
I'm trying
field.
to make
He'll
her
punt it away
4
for the second time.
touchdowns. I made 1 already.
That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And what a big-time play there. 41 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They give the nod to Gold here. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't.
And that is caught.
Free feature I'm going to start on a story
Mac
bite.
Edwards there to make
Okay.
the grab. And the Sooners add on to their lead.
That would be 17 to 7.
I like it when you
Hey
bring the
DJ,
diamond
I
into
have
the
to
game.
read a story
I'm going back to the
back.
gridiron. Had some heat on that
Okay.
bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
You throw, what, a touchdown strike?
there you go. That's my man in concert.
Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense.
I was holding triangle and the ball just slid out or
Something to
something.
build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. 2nd and 10. There's this out for Streets. And this will be caught at the 30.
Oh, they got me this time.
He goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there. 57 yards.
I gotta try to get a lead back here. I don't really want to lose this game.
That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown from 21 yards away, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. So now 2 touchdown passes thrown, and we talked earlier about the young cancer patient Emily Atwood. She asked him a week ago for 4 touchdown passes. Heck, he's already halfway there.
There we go. 14 to 17. 17-14. That's the score now.
The way he's looked these last couple of games, he's not fazed by the request, is he? He's halfway there.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame.
2nd and inches.
Big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here they run with Griffin. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Oklahoma, such a proud football tradition, seeking their 8th national title. They were winners 3 times way back in the 50s, back-to-back champs in the 70s, and then added titles in 85 and in the year 2000, but they haven't won it since. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Fulton. This is caught, and they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go. Well, absolutely, in that sack. They've got his man complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
This is one more play till halftime.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. In for the score. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered defensively. A disaster there.
I know
24 to 21.
Works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, and maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone.
Hey, come on. Hey, you need to play better in the second half, all right?
What?
Just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my thing.
I agree. Got it.
Hey, you know how much this means to me, right?
Of course I do.
Then make it happen.
Okay, man.
Just one half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Looking to throw. Fulton. That one into the hands of Kane. And he will score.
Wow.
Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I don't think we'll get this game.
That's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys.
I think Oklahoma will take it a win.
Looking for the hat trick here.
I don't know. There's 2 more quarters left to do. 31 to 21.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Well, it's 2 quarters.
Following the touchdown,
Wait a minute, no.
Get ready to kick this
I'm
off.
counting this one in the next one, but
This is taken at the 3.
it's actually 1 more quarter after this. I was counting it's 2 because I thought it was, because the last quarter it was 2 more quarters, but it's actually 1 more quarter after this.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there. 51 yards. The Longhorns come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards, the final tally. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again. And he's also...
That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown.
We're getting close to this. I'm thinking we might take it.
Making this a 3-point game.
Yeah, 3-point game again.
There you go, Charles. Apparently all she had to do was ask. How about that? His 4th touchdown pass.
28 to 31 to 28. We're getting close to them.
And I bet they're both
We're getting there.
There won't be another game. She might ask for 8 touchdown passes in that one.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
On first down, Gold, and very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On second down now, it's Griffin, and he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. So, CD, you look at our quarterback. He's said it. He's been consistent. This is it. I'm graduated. I'm not going to go the grad transfer route. It's time for me to move on. If you're an NFL, and that's caught inside the 35. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. And a huge play that time. 61 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Back to throw now on second and 10. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown.
Look at that. Now we got the lead again.
The Longhorns have the lead.
Now this is what we're going to try to do. We're trying to hold the lead now. Now it's 35 to 31, but they're pretty close. They can probably try to take it back, but we're going to try our best here. If they take it back, they take the lead back, we're going to try to take it away from them. So let's see what happens.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
That'd be nice if we win this game again.
Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Gosh, 15.
Off play action. Fulton. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 for the Sooners. Operating from the gun. Fulton.
We got a ball. We got the ball. That was a nice play right there.
Not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
That was a nice play right there.
That's what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff. Try to impress your locker room. And most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night left.
Oh, got sacked.
Down here in the backfield.
Oh, 2nd and 16, not that far.
phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Second and long. He'll rifle this one deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. And they rattle off a big one, and even 50 yards. So how about this for field position?
Fourth quarter.
Big play inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back now here on EA Sports as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown.
41 to 31.
And the Longhorns add on to that lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown.
Now it's 42 to 31.
What I mean by that, I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead, and that's what he did.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw
Incomplete.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. The throw over the middle taken in. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down, Fulton, and that is incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Back to throw, Fulton. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And no, it's incomplete.
We're trying to hold down triangle to get the ball.
And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Oh, never mind. We have it now.
Yeah. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're
Good, we have the ball because we're going to win this.
You and I have called a good number.
It's another touchdown.
Touchdown. As his guys are
It's 48 to 31 now. We'll make an extra point. It'll be 49 to 31.
The 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
There is 49 to 31.
4th quarter and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Okay, but wait, we're gonna win this game now.
Longhorns get ready to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off here, the 32.
Got another touchdown.
This one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra points.
56 to 31.
Now to 25. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
That's
You
incomplete.
should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to be loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for?
It's a foot race. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
56-37.
And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right?
No, it's going to be 56 to
Extra point
38.
right down the middle, and that will get him one closer. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe.
That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown.
This is a monster game now.
Big play there. 45 yards. And the Longhorns add on to that lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is
63 to 38.
Ahead of time that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is
We're in the
are they worried
final
about
quarter.
positioning, right? Are
They
they
got
worried about do you need
the-
enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play
Oh,
later?
Oakland got an idea to try to catch us now.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
They can probably try to, but I don't think it's gonna work.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we doing?
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
They got it back anyway.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long. 3rd and 15 to be exact. Throwing on 3rd and long. Fulton. That would have flagged down.
It's a penalty.
So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fulton. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
So possession goes over here on the punt. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And, Charles, at this point, it's all about game management. See this one out, and you're national champions.
I think if you go back to the Marcus Washington injury and you ask the coach,
We got a first down anyway.
what % chance do you think you have of winning 2 games and winning the national title? I I'd say they cap it at, what, 15, 20%?
That might be generous, and if you ask the students and the fan base, probably even lower than that, closer to 0%.
And that's what makes this performance definitely one for the ages.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Here's a 1st and 10, Texas. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to pour it on. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call
70 to 38.
I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fulton. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Here's 2nd and 8. Throw left side complete. It's Mason. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
31 seconds to the game's over.
Timeout by the offense. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 1st and 10, Fulton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Hakeem Kane, 28 yards. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team.
It's going to be 70 to 45.
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
A point after, right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. Now following the touchdown,
27
the
seconds
ready to kick this off.
left in the
end zone.
2 games over.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation.
We're going to win this game.
We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back.
There's a final play. 2 games over.
And shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
They'll block the throw. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Game's over.
How about this story? Behind a quarterback who had never taken a snap at a college football game until 9 days ago, they are the national champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention
We did it.
to the podium
I
at midfield
freaking did it.
for the presentation of the College Football Playoff National Championship Trophy as we present your college football national champions, the Texas Longhorns.
Jack Ford. Talk about a long shot. And as a man who's known as the quarterback whisperer, and I suggest you trademark that, by the way, how are you feeling about your quarterback right now?
I tell you, this kid's amazing. He worked around the clock to prepare for this game. I never seen anything like it. And I am so proud of what he's done, and under this kind of pressure. Hope all you NFL scouts out there are paying attention, because this kid's special.
Come on.
You deserve it, son. Congratulations.
Coach, this is you. This is great. Thank you.
A perfect end to a too short season. You're leaving here a champion.
It's better than I ever thought it would feel. I can't even describe it, really. It's just to be up on this stage, celebrating with these guys. It's perfect. It's just perfect.
It is a perfect end, but it seems like you put up a pretty good case that it shouldn't be today. How do you feel about that?
I think I gave myself a shot. If the NFL comes calling, I'll pick up the phone. But this guy over here, this guy, the trophy, man.
Absolutely. Isaiah Streets, we are all aware of the loss of your brother and what it took to be here today. But can you tell us, in this moment, how you're feeling right now?
It's lots of feelings, Taylor. I made a promise to my brother that I was gonna... You know, none of this would have been possible without this man right here. This dude came into an impossible situation. He's got heart. Love you, man.
Hey, I love you, man.
See? This was for you, baby! Yeah! This was for you! Yeah! Let's go!
A lot of emotions out on the field tonight. This is what football is all about getting hit and getting back up. And as you can see, in a season that was characterized by overcoming, these guys did just that and won a national championship. Back to you guys.
Right. Right. Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, he's actually right here. Okay, hang on.
Hello? Hey, how's it going? It's Emily's dad. Look, I know that you got a lot on your plate, and I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I did want to tell you that Emily's out of her surgery, and she is doing great. She got to see the game and everything. You have made a fan for life in her.
Thank you so much for the kind words. Please have Emily stay in touch.
I will. Thank you. All right, bye.
Take care.
Feeling, baby.
College football season's wrapped up and the draft is 2 months away. Today we kick off the NFL Scouting Combine. Over the next 7 days, more than 300 college prospects will run, jump, catch, and throw for NFL coaches and scouts. Kyle, who's your player to watch?
Okay, it's the mythical backup quarterback who just won a national championship. This guy who's played in 2 games, and we're saying maybe a 3rd-round pick? Come on, the hype is unreal.
Kyle, he did win a national championship.
Yes, he did. It was incredible. Peter, 8 quarters of football, 3rd-round pick. Get out of here.
If he blows up the combine like some people expect, he could be a 1st-round draft.
No way. No, Nate, no way.
Listen, this isn't a particularly strong draft class for the quarterback position. And you know when that happens, teams get desperate for that QB, and they start to reach a little bit.
Guess we'll find out soon.
Yes, I hear you, and I've been hearing you for the last 15 minutes. I'm on top of it. How many times do you need to... Yes, I'm on top of it. I'm meeting with... I've got a few other guys to meet this week, and then I know that there's a time restraint. I understand that.
Thanks for taking the time to meet me.
Yes. Well, I know what he wants. I understand what he wants. He's told me what he wants. You don't have to tell me what he wants as well, okay? Just, can you hold on for a second?
Okay, but
Thank
I don't
you.
have a lot
No,
of
just
time.
be quiet. I take any of the other top quarterbacks available, and I get praise, and I get to keep my job. I pick you, a player that barely even picked up a ball in college, and then I'm nuts. And the seat that I've got to sit on gets red hot. So why don't you tell me why you should even be on my radar?
I just won a national championship. And that's not the last trophy I plan to have on my mantle. You pick me, you better clear your shelf for some hardware.
Hey, I'm gonna have to call you back.
Call me back, but...
Yes, I'll have to call you back.
Hey, I love you.
I love you too, Dad.
Bye.
Are you for real? You and I have a mutual friend in common. Mr. Jack Ford. He and I served on the same staff in St. Louis together. What do you think he might say about your ability to lead a locker room?
Look, I respect Jack Ford, and I want you to...
Let me just stop you right there. Jack had nothing but praise to say about you. And frankly, now so do I. Listen, the truth is, my owner, he wants someone with the measurables. You go out there and you impress, and you will be on our radar. Can you do that?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Drink an extra protein shake or whatever you gotta do.
Okay.
Hand over your phone. I want to check your internet history.
You want me to give you my phone? Is that just like normal procedure?
You bet it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Well, at least now I know I can trust you with your playbook.
Yes, you can.
You're on a mountain in Alaska on a bus going 100 miles an hour. Where are you sitting on the bus?
Bus in Alaska.
Did you check the tire pressure?
I hired a professional mechanic to inspect every part of the bus, as he is more qualified than me. And I am aware of my strengths and weaknesses.
Are you being cute with me, son?
No.
You're not. Now give me a serious answer. Would you be in the front of the bus, the middle of the bus, or the back of the bus, or the passenger side of the bus?
I already answered the front of the bus.
Why?
Because if I can see where we're going, I can make sure we're okay. Is that the wrong answer?
Funny how many eyes are on us right now, huh? Breaking us down, picking us apart. Every mistake amplified. But we got it though, right? At least I know I do.
Hey, I'm looking for your agent.
I don't have an agent.
Didn't have an agent. Les Moore, congratulations.
For what?
For getting an agent. Me. Boom.
I don't think... Have I met you before?
You're about to know me.
Quarterbacks, group 4.
Looks like you're up to throw, kid. Go get him. Or should I say, go get him, client? You,
No, I'm good, man, yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Got a lot of people already. Full roster. Too full.
Ugh, I didn't throw the ball quick enough. Oh my god. Okay, now I can throw a ball now, I guess. There we go. There we go. Oh, I really don't care. Well, I got it right or not. I really don't care. Oh my god. Oh, through so far. Perfect. Oh, I went out. It's going to be in there, in that box. Jet. Ah. Almost like that, but... Just like that. That's good. Oh. The guy wasn't in there. Oh, that's all the way out. That'll be over there. Perfect. Oh, how to back over there. Perfect. That's right in the friggin' middle. Okay, back over there again. Hope I get a good team who I like. I think we're almost to the draft thing, I guess.
New York fans were very vocal about you this week on social media. How would you feel about playing for the Giants?
Well, they're right. This is a team that needs a leader. And they know I could be the guy for them.
Very true. What do you feel is your biggest strength as an NFL quarterback?
Well, I've worked with the legendary Jack Ford, so reading a defense is in my DNA.
What do you say to the critics that think you weren't ready to play in the NFL?
Well, they're right. I have a lot of work to do. I'm focused on getting better every day.
Let's say this all doesn't work out for you. What's your plan B?
No plan B for me.
That's a great answer.
It's very smart. Thank you.
Bavarian chocolate cake. Nice twist.
Oh, I think I might be on the Giants.
Let it go to voicemail. Build some anticipation. But if you answer it, you'll show that the teams can count on you. So, answer it.
Hello?
Sorry, sir. We regret to...
Yeah. What? You're not getting an invite to the draft. Which is a good thing. I mean, just ask Brady, right? Hey, how's this? I know a tailor, and he can make it feel like you're there. What's your vibe?
I don't really have a vibe. She got like a suit?
Suit? Huh, ma'am? You like a man in a nice suit?
Him? Yeah.
Yeah. Huh? Stamp of approval. First class stamp of approval for somebody who's not getting invited to the draft.
I don't even have a suit.
Since 2010 have made the most Pro Bowl noise with picks like this. Daniel, just a quick thought before we send things to the stage over there.
Some interesting quarterbacks. Ryan Finley, Jarrett Stidham, Clayton Thorson from Northwestern. I'm anxious to see where they go today.
Those are the quarterbacks that are at the top of your draft. And as you can see, most of any school on day number 3, and that is a draft nugget. We're just dropping draft nuggets.
He throws the best ball of anybody in...
Couldn't have done better at the combine.
You know, I didn't ask you to be my agent.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have been. I had people lining up wanting me to represent them.
No, you didn't, actually. I don't even know if you're accredited, man.
Put it on speaker.
Hello?
Hey, this is Pat Shermer, head coach of the New York Giants. We've had our eye on you for a while, and we're making the newest member of the Giants. Are you ready to compete?
We will be!
Who was that?
No, don't worry about it. Thank you so much, sir. I will be there. I'll be ready to go. Thank you.
Oh, yes!
I guess I'm playing for the Giants.
Let's get some grilled cheese.
Let's start at the top with the Giants. Draft winners or draft losers?
I'm going with winners, Kay. They drafted for athleticism and upside. They got a whole bunch of guys with a ton of it.
What do you think about that 4th round pick, the quarterback?
Oh, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, guys.
Boy, he has the potential to be the second or third best quarterback in this draft. I mean, can he come in right away and make plays right now? Probably not, but soon enough.
Do you think he'll start any games this season?
Yeah, probably. I mean, he showed flashes in the playoffs and the combine, and he has the talent that can go out there and lead this team.
That's why we love Nate. Very optimistic. Everybody's going to Canton, but no, hold on, Nate. You're right. Late in the season's out of reach. I think they'll give him a chance to test the waters, right?
Late in the season, man. You know how this game goes. It's going to be sooner than that. And I bet they'll be pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
So where are we headed?
Oh, isn't it on the app?
That you?
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't gonna say anything because I'm a professional. But for what it's worth, I think you are the guy that's gonna turn things around here for our quarterback situation. You know, I played a little JUCO ball myself.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Had the coach in here last week, and I was not impressed at all. I do a little JV coaching in my spare time, so I have a really good feel about the game. Told him one of my plays, he could have used it this Sunday.
You know, actually haven't even met him yet.
It's Pat Shermer. Supposed to be some X's and O's guy. I don't know. The last few years around here has been a mess. Odell Beckham was the only thing we've done right, and then we go and trade him to the Browns. Can you believe it? At least you have Saquon Barkley lining up behind you, and he is a beast. I get why they drafted more than one quarterback, but I watched you in the college playoff, and you got that New York chip on your shoulder.
Thanks. I'll pass it along. I'm not really sure how much they'll listen to me, though. I'm just a rookie.
Had Chris Pratt in here last week. Good-looking guy. But I think if he fights a raptor, the raptor's gonna win. That's just me. That's just me. I don't care how many names he calls me. In fact, I actually did I do some archaeology on the side. And I found a T-Rex bone in Missouri once. I think it was a T-Rex bone. I was like, look at, whoa! Sorry about that.
Cool. Actually, I think you just dropped me off right up here, man.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Just right up front. Thank you.
This is the start of something beautiful, kid. And in this city, if you need anything, if you need alpacas, if you need emus, any type of livestock, home loan, or warranty, you call me.
You're the guy.
If you... Then go call.
This game, it's about legacy, kid. Achievement. Exceeding expectations. The college accolades, they're in the past. Your draft status, just a number. But your legacy, you start building that today. It's about the way you interact with teammates, coaches, opponents. It's about fearlessness, week in, week out. Overcoming the onslaught of the league's top defenders. Demonstrating leadership in everything you do, from how you play to what you wear. It's about laying a strong foundation in your rookie season, becoming the quarterback I always knew you were. But first, right now, it's about winning the starting job. Good luck out there, kid.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
All right. So, here we are. Just made it. Oh, a message from Jack Ford. So preseason, we played the Jets, and then preseason week 2 we played the Bears, and preseason week 3 we played the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh my god. And of course, the final week of preseason week 4, we played the Patriots. And then after that, week 1 we played the Cowboys. And then week 2, oh look at that, it's my favorite team, the Bills. And then I don't know who we play next. Alright, so let's get this started. I don't do that, so alright. So we play home. Oh my god, it's already 8 o'clock already. Whatever, I might do a preseason week 1 through 4, and then end the stream.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the New York Jets and the New York Giants. I'll see you
guess what?
again at
It's
halftime
New
as we
York.
preview some of the action
New York.
coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday night football.
It's
And
New
on the
York
call,
versus
as
New
always,
York.
It's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with their rivals and co-tenants here in the building, the New York Jets. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. And I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
It looks like Jessica started the ball. I think we'll be kicking it. Yep, I think we're kicking it off.
Aldrich Rosas, the Giants kicker, ready to go. And here we go from MetLife Stadium. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Jets work their way onto the field, led by the number 3 overall pick in 2018, Sam Darnold. And during the offseason, Darnold was asked where he was looking to improve. He told everybody being more comfortable in the pocket. He looked back to the numbers from his rookie campaign, 17 touchdowns and 13 starts. So just imagine what a relaxed and more experienced Darnold might be able to accomplish with a stronger set of receivers now here in 2019. They run with Bell on first down as he'll get forward for about 5 yards. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. And we take a look now at the New York offense.
As we talk more and more about this league becoming a passing league, How about tight end Chris Herndon, the second-year pro out of the University of Miami, had a big rookie season, averaged nearly 13 yards per
Well,
catch.
Houston is playing Green Bay Thursday at 8 o'clock.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, and it's third down. And quickly the starting 11 now for the New York defense.
Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick of the Cleveland Browns in 2017, has returned to his home area to play for the New York Giants. And he's looking for an opportunity to really shine. Sharp in returning the football on kickoffs and punts. The Giants believe he can fill the gap at safety for them.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. By the end of last year, Herndon had solidified himself as the primary tight end for New York. And overall, second leading receiver in 2018 on the team behind Robbie Anderson. In fact, his 39 catches, most among rookie tight ends in the league a season ago. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Tampa Bay in Pittsburgh for play Friday, 7:30.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Minnesota and Saints play Friday.
Move forward defensively. Got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Cowboys in San Francisco play Saturday at 9 o'clock.
7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's Darnold, and that will be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. Back deep, Golden Tate. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Giants under second-year coach Pat Shurmur. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, but it's going to be second down. And the starting offense now for the Giants.
And as we all know, 2018, the New York Giants used the number 2 overall selection to select this running back, Saquon Barkley, and he did not disappoint. A lot of people thought they should take a quarterback, but when a guy gives you 2,028 yards from scrimmage, the most...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
It's complete to Golden Tate. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Let's try to go for it.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Now back to throw. It's caught. Shepard. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
He had the ball, and the ball slipped out of his hands.
And the defense for New York.
A big move for the Jets in the offseason was adding C.J. Mosley into the middle of their lineup. A true 3-down linebacker, a 4-time Pro Bowler with the Baltimore Ravens. He's one of only 3 players since 2014 with 500-plus tackles and 9 interceptions.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And this is Shepard on the catch. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 33 yards that time. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I thought that was a touchdown, but it wasn't.
About where he would go, but I think he's got some upside, right?
He can come right in and be what they call a core special teams player, play on all 4 phases of it, and have a chance to work his way into the lineup. I think a year or two down the road,
7-0 in that game. New England has scored.
From a season ago, really, it grades out as a pretty darn good play.
Incomplete.
They have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
They'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down.
Let's go for a field goal.
That's the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And it's 3-0.
And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Remember, with Rosas, there was some speculation last year in the preseason that he might not hold on to his job with the Giants.
But he certainly answered the challenge, didn't he? 32 of 33 during the regular season, 97% that is, and was named to the NFC Pro Bowl team. And by the way, at 6'3", 234, he can bench press your kicker.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now out come the Jets. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep
Bills have scored.
Don't want to get behind the sticks because then
7-0 in that game.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a draw play. This is Bell. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Bell, of course, 3-time 1,000-yard rusher. Sat out 2018, but you look back to 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Tennessee that scored 7-0 in that game.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. On Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
That's how we do, D.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he can't.
You know what? I'll play this hour this game on my end stream something. Because it's getting late anyway. I'm not gonna do like all.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
For week 1 of preseason into week 4 of preseason. After this game is over, I'll just end the stream.
For the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
25 yards that time.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Right to him. The ball went right to him and right through it.
Right at the 40. To throw is Manning. That's caught. It's Coleman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone, because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see.
Ooh. Miami has scored 7-0.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Benny Fowler that time. But it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Manning.
Incomplete.
The ball away and it falls incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Oh, that game is tied. New England and Detroit are tied 7-7.
Stand right here, right now, but it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after it.
See, I didn't tug it over.
There, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down. And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And the kick by Rosas is good.
6-0.
Double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first two possessions, but 6-0. So field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go.
The New York set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
No room to be had there on the first down run, as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on second down, Simeon. And he's going to have the hook up to Burnett. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at the first
7-3.
half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. That one's complete to Tomlinson.
Eagles have scored 3 points.
10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying for his running back, Bilal Powell. That'll bring up second down. Simeon incomplete on first. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Simeon. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly,
Colts and Buffalo, they're tied.
He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Their score is 7-7.
Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out.
Miami has scored again. Now it's 10-0 that game.
Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Ready. Check 53. I want that. Give me that.
So after the INT, it's Manning. This one complete to Coleman.
Touchdown, New York.
Take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Rosas true blue on the
score is 13-0.
Now stands at 13. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Well, I'm here. Right back again.
Trevor Siemian ready to retake the field.
God,
He's got to
to be
dig deep
30
here, doesn't he?
pros.
Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation,
It's almost
you try
halftime
and heighten
anyway.
your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown one interception. He wants to balance that off with at least one touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts.
What? Why did they do a timeout already?
To go before halftime.
It's always second quarter.
Stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Siemian. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Siemian in need of something big following that sack, facing 3rd and long. Now it's Siemian. And the pressure gets to him again. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken from just outside the 30. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Yep. 49 seconds to
the other New York
the 30.
offense getting ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful.
Yeah, 49 seconds
once, you feel like you can go
until
back out there and get
halftime.
it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them.
This is caught inside the 15. 39 yards there, a big one. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Russell Shepard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
It's 19 to nothing.
Lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your
Well, it'll be 20 to nothing.
Let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff.
After this kick, it'll be 20 to nothing. There you go. 20 to nothing.
And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard
6 seconds to halftime.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get
All
out
right,
of here.
it's halftime.
But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, batted free. He'll let this go for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. He lets this one fly toward the back of the... And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Russell Shepard ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra
27 to nothing.
The lead all the way up to 27. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They go again with Powell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they get the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Here we go.
And now out come the Giants. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is,
yeah, I think when I said like I'm gonna end the stream after I get done this game, because I do the next game and then after that game's over, and then I do the next game and then the last game and then the preseason is probably be too late. So yeah, that's why after this game I'm gonna end it, because it's like it's 8:35 right now.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Manning. Completes it to Coleman. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
But ever this game, I'll probably upgrade my player, so I do that too. After that, I will end the stream.
Defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Benny Fowler there to make the grab. As his
33 to nothing. Unbelievable.
You and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in.
This game is awesome right now.
Feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Rosas now to add the PAT.
This game will be 34 to nothing.
Even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's Simeon, and that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
It's taken to the 26. 12 yards on the return that time. Corey Coleman now gears up to help lead this offense again. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter.
Like, how is it's a monster game?
So many times when you see these types of games,
it's not even a monster game.
Or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for
when
the
it
receivers,
puts 60 up, that's gonna be a monster game.
Uncover late in the route, or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Manning. blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction.
Third and 22.
Exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right.
That's so long.
They're going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
He finds Coleman.
That game is so tied. They're 7-7.
49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And the Giants' all-time leader in passing yards and completions and touchdowns.
The Colts and the Bills.
No doubt about it. That's the Eli Manning.
That game is still tied.
And with proficiency.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 23. Now
I'm going to do this again.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I don't know if Bounce would bring 6 points again, but the ball dropped.
To throw again. Manning. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and
17-7. Detroit's in the lead now of that game.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Benny Fowler ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
40-0.
Continue to pour it on.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
All right, it's 41-0.
I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
So this drive spans 7 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
$14-0 that game. Cleveland Browns. Cleveland is in the lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Simeon on 1st down. And he's got this complete to Bellamy. He's going to be out of bounds.
4th quarter.
It's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
Quarter.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium.
41-0.
This is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Simeon. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Eric Tomlinson, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
The end result, 21 yards.
Let's go. Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Simeon. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The Jets on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6.
10-7 now. Buffalo's in the lead.
And this will complete to Burnett. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been
Oh,
very
see,
hard
they
for
get
them
it.
to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Nope. They didn't get it. They tried.
Continues. One of their best chances to get on the scoreboard there. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's not looking like it's going to happen for them today, does it? I mean,
Nope.
opportunity after opportunity.
Good thing they tried.
Has gone against them the entire game. They probably feel a little bit like
It's a good thing the Jets tried. Tried on the board, but nope. That is not enough.
At their own 46. Looking for Shepard deep.
Incomplete.
Knocked away and incomplete. Russell Shepard, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. So after the
17-7 still. Detroit still in the lead.
Again. Manning. It's caught by Coleman. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
14-0 still. Cleveland still in the lead. Touchdown.
Giants. Corey Coleman ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, they had
48-0.
That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So out now come the Jets. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
There to make the stop was John Jenkins. From the 30 on 2nd down. Simeon, open man there. That's Bellamy. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Simeon. Gets it to Bellamy outright. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. On the draw, here's Powell. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Simeon. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a second.
14-3. Cleveland still in the lead in that game.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page.
28-7. Wow, Ravens is in the lead.
When you draw plays up, they haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines.
Wow.
Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
New York Jets just try field goal again, but nope, they still didn't get it.
Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be caught. A big play there, Manning to Shepard, 51 yards.
And they just had another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's a flag.
You could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try to pound it in with Goldman into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Manning going to throw here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle in New York. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all
game. Game over. 48-0.
But others will look at it and say, we still have an
That's a final score.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit.
That's a final score.
No matter what the battle is,
final score is 48-0.
In blue, the New York Giants. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That was a good game. When we upgrade my players quickly, and then I'll end the stream.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advance Week to get to your next game.
Wait, I don't... Wait, do we...
This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths and weaknesses by looking at your archetype ratings. This is your development trait. Superstar and Superstar X Factor players will progress faster over time. You can improve your development trait by being one of the top performers in the league at your position.
Wait, do I upgrade my... thought I upgraded my players. Huh, that's weird. I don't think I can upgrade my players yet.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Well, I want to do this thing quick and then I'll end the stream. Wait, what's this? I'm about to go. Oh, new team. After I get into it, I'm gonna back out.
Hey boys, coming out of yesterday's practice, we all know it wasn't good enough. Today's practice, it's gotta be great. Game day's coming fast. Let's go out here. Here we go. Set. 30 bags.
Hold on. Let's quit menu because I don't care about that. I don't think I can upgrade. Okay. So, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys did. Subscribe if you're new. And peace. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.